As you've probably heard, Meta, the owners of both Facebook and Instagram, recently launched Threads, a direct competitor to Twitter. No, like a direct competitor to Twitter. I literally can't think of a single unique feature that Threads has that Twitter doesn't have. But nevertheless, because it's so new and not owned by Elon, unlike Twitter, many favor it and have been super active on the platform, which, as you can probably guess, isn't making our boy Elon too happy. Or should I call him Elon Muscle? No? Walk away? Cool. Well, the reason that you probably just heard the worst pun in your life is because recently Elon challenged Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, to a literal cage fight. Twitter themselves also threatened to sue Meta over Threads because it's quote unquote engaging in systematic, willful, and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secrets and other intellectual property, along with apparently hiring ex-Twitter employees. But from what I'm seeing, nothing has really happened with that, and it's much less interesting than literally two billionaires having a cage fight. So, back to the fight. Zuckerberg used his connections to double check that Elon was serious about the cage fight, and after he found out he was, both started training. Former UFC fighters Israel Adesanya and Alexander Volkanovski seemed to be training Mark, and even though Andrew Tate offered to train Elon, he seemed to have been training with George St. Pierre, also a former UFC fighter. Both men seem to be rather in shape, and they both have fighting experience, with Elon knowing Judo, Kyokushin Karate, and Taekwondo, and Mark knowing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. According to the New York Times, Mr. Zuckerberg is likely in fighting shape. He has been on a strict workout regimen, going for runs and challenging friends and colleagues to beat his times. Two people close to him said that last month he posted a personal record for competing the Murph Challenge, which requires competing a series of pull-ups, push-ups, and running multiple miles and doing hundreds of squats, all while wearing weighted military-grade body armor. While Musk, on the other hand, has tweeted that he almost never works out and once suffered a back injury that required surgery after participating in an exhibition with a sumo wrestler. Last month, he said that he trained in Judo Kyokushin, full contact, 2 Japanese martial arts, and no real street fighting. Even though they're both down to fight, Elon's mom isn't about that. She tweeted many things relating to it. Here are a few of my favorites. She retweeted this. And in response to a clip of Dana White explaining how both Elon and Zuck are down for the fight, she said that it should be a verbal fight only. 3 questions each, the funniest answers win. She also said, no, grumpy face, grumpy face, grumpy face, in response to a picture of the aftermath of one of Elon's training sessions. And lastly, she said that she canceled the fight. I haven't told them yet, but I will continue to say the fight is canceled just in case. Face. That was cringy, I'm sorry. Elon replied to that with a laughing face, but you know she got an angry phone call. Also, kind of unrelated, but can we for a second talk about how annoying the Elon Parody Twitter accounts are? I mean, sure, they're funny. They say the most out-of-pocket shit, but I've been scripting this video and I keep seeing their replies, thinking it's him, and then realizing it's a parentheses parody account. I spent $44 billion on this app, and now Lizard Boy just decided to hit copy and paste. It's personal now. See you in the cage, Zuck. Oh, cool. That's a quote from Elon. Nope, parody. Even Elon addressed it in the literal comments of that post. So many people think this account is me. Why could sorry, I can't read. So many people think this account is me. Emoji. Mr. Beast then replied and said, it's not, question mark. Elon said, it is. Oh wait, wrong Elon. He said no. And for some reason, Marjorie Taylor Greene said Mr. Beast is my brother? Nope, parody account. Anyways, back to the Elon non-parody accounts. Ever since... Actually, I don't know when this started, but Elon's Twitter is really sad. He kind of just begs people to use his platform. Like in another conversation with Mr. Beast where, nope, that's Elon being homophobic. Sorry, that isn't even a convo with Mr. Beast. I think these tweets have been since deleted on Mr. Beast's end, but this conversation started with Mr. Beast saying that he posted a new vid, and then Elon came in hot saying post it on this platform too. Earnings per view should be competitive with YouTube. If not, we will adjust. And since then, Elon literally has just been begging people to use his platform, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, let's be real, if me or you owned a social media network, we'd probably be begging people to use it too. But as mentioned in the replies of his posts, the algorithm and overall experience on the app just isn't very positive, which is one thing that Threads may actually beat Twitter on: user experience. Speaking of improving user experience, wait, Nope. Elon actually decided to limit how many posts people can see a day to help fix some problems that hackers were causing. But even if the problem was as bad as he made it seem, decreasing user experience on your website doesn't seem like the best solution. Verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts a day, unverified accounts 600 posts a day, new verified accounts to 300 a day. I think the numbers changed over time, and I don't even know if this is happening right now anymore, but still, bad idea on Elon's part. Or maybe a good one. Not for him, but like for people's mental health and shit. If you're reading 600 Twitter posts a day. In another conversation with Mr. Beast, because for some reason I guess they talk a lot, Elon was talking about how Twitter gained 6 million active users in a week. And Mr. Beast replied, I wonder what YouTube's daily actives is. Elon then said that he wants to see what happens when Twitter offers good video with higher compensation for creators. Then Mr. Beast replied once again, this time saying how higher compensation will be hard. Some YouTubers get $20 plus RPMs. Even after YouTube takes their cut, I'd be shocked if you cracked that code. Yeah, so that's how that combo went. Not even gonna bother making a joke about how low my RPM is. Moving on. It doesn't seem like Elon only wants to get into sharing more videos on the platform, because after Tristan Tate, an alleged human trafficker and more notably brother of Andrew Tate, tweeted Elon saying how Twitter needs a photo and caption section. Can you imagine all the big Instagram stars' faces after seeing how much money everyone here is getting paid for content creation? The ads will generate money, Elon will share it, Instagram will die. Elon replied saying, I don't think it will kill Instagram, but it's definitely a feature we should have. At least he's being realistic, because Twitter has approximately 450 million monthly users, while Instagram is over 4 times that, at just over 2.35 billion monthly users. I think there's like 8 billion people in the world, just to put that into context, so that's pretty crazy. I kind of just think Tristan tweeted this because he has FOMO. Pretty sure he got banned from Instagram. I know his brother did, but I'm not sure about him. But they do everything together, so maybe they got like banned. They're banned brothers, oh my god. Monthly users is the last big topic I want to cover. As mentioned, Twitter has approximately 450 million monthly users, which is a lot, but comparatively to other platforms like Instagram with 2.35 billion and YouTube with 2.68 billion, it really isn't that insane. Mark Zuckerberg recently said that he thinks there should be a public conversations app with 1 billion plus people on it. Twitter has had the most opportunity, but hasn't nailed it. He then proceeds to talk about Threads, which in all honesty may beat Twitter to it. I'm not particularly a fan of either of these apps, although I do have both, but Threads is showing to be promising. It took Twitter 2 years to reach 1 million active users, and for context, it only took Threads a matter of hours. ChatGPT previously held the record for reaching 1 million active users the fastest, but with their launch, Threads beat them out. Initial launch details don't really mean much or everything, because the app could fall apart over time, but so far, it seems promising. What do you think about all this? Twitter or Threads? Elon or Zuck? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye. Let me know if you think I should post this video on Twitter. I've heard they've had competitive rates.